Hello, everybody. My name is Mauricio Palacio. I'm Eventia CEO, and I'm also your co-host today. We're very happy to have you all here. I'm very honored and happy to welcome here Liliana, who is the director of Bogota's Bureau of Convention. Liliana, thank you so much for being here. The convention's main role is promoting Bogota as a destination for events, and you have an amazing initiative called Synergies for Change. Can you tell us more about you, the Bureau, and this initiative?
Yes, Mauricio. Thank you very much for inviting me to be a speaker at this wonderful event. We're very excited at the Greater Bogota Convention Bureau to be part of this wonderful event. And of course, more than excited to be able to speak about our Synergies for Change initiative. As you all may know, or if you don't know, the Greater Bogota Convention Bureau is the entity in charge of promoting Bogota internationally for being host to international events, to being the host for international events in our city. So that's our main work. And a couple of years ago, we decided that we were aware of the power of events among society. So we decided that this impact could go far beyond economic development, but could also reach social development and environmental footprint. Having this in mind, we created the Synergies for Change initiative with the purpose of promoting that each event hosted in Bogota contributes to achieve the sustainable development goals and objectives. So how do we do this? We invited a group of social enterprises that are aiming to provide innovative solutions to social issues and to leave a positive impact in the community to join this initiative. This kind of enterprises within the MICE industry bring a different approach to the event and to its participants.
Perfect. So can you tell us about how the initiative was born originally?
Yes. It all started with a question. Back in late 2014, a question around what was our purpose. As a convention bureau, as I explained before, our purpose is quite clear: to win bids for Bogota to generate a very important economic impact for the city. But we also understood we could do more and decided to be responsible within our own reality and as part of this amazing industry in search of the future that we wanted. In 2017, Bogota hosted the two very important events. One was the 28th Nobel Peace Laureate Summit, and then in October, we welcomed to our city the largest gathering for young leaders in the world, which was the One Young World Summit. Both events highlighted the importance of peace building, especially in a country like Colombia. So as you may know, the United Nations established in 2015 the Sustainable Development Goals that are the blueprint to achieve a better and more sustainable future for all, addressing global challenges. The SDGs, as people know them, became an inspiration to us, and we decided to take action as a convention bureau. Our main goal was to contribute to these SDGs, promoting social development through the events industry. That was how Synergies for Change was born.
Fabulous. So with this initiative, you've been building relationships with some social enterprises. Can you tell us more about these social businesses that are part of the initiative?
Yeah, sure. Currently, we have 6 enterprises, but we hope to have more in the coming years. So these 6 enterprises are very important because they add value to the events hosted in Bogota, contributing in a very significant way to the empowerment of vulnerable people and communities and to prevent climate change. The first one that we have is called Chocó to Dance, who offers online classes of rhythms like salsa, champeta, reggaeton, and salsa choque, all very Latin rhythms, as you may know, that you can take online and worldwide to experience the rhythms of Sabrosura of Colombia. The contributions received, thanks to the desire to learn to dance, are used to provide education to young Colombians in Chocó, thus contributing to education, also decent work and economic growth, and to reduce inequalities. That's our first enterprise. The second one is called Alcahuete, and Alcahuete has created healthy and delicious snacks for events attendees. With each snack you buy, you will be feeding a Colombian child and contributing to end hunger, achieve food security, and improve nutrition and promote sustainable agriculture. The third one is called Ware Crafts. It is an initiative that brings together Colombian indigenous Wayu communities to create productive ventures around their traditional culture. With mochila bags, which many of you may know them because they're very famous around the world and very representative of Colombian culture. And other crafts are perfect for events incorporating this ancient tradition within the maize industry, while also contributing to achieve gender equality and empower all women and girls, given that many of these artisans are women and young women, promote sustained, inclusive, and sustainable economic growth, employment, and decent work, and also reduce inequalities and make cities more inclusive, safe, sustainable, and resilient. There's also Por Arte de Magia, also known as Magicians Without Borders, which is an entrepreneurship that uses magic to empower youth and can be used to provide to event attendees with a real magical experience. Through this project, we contribute to ensure inclusive and equitable quality education, and employment and decent work to vulnerable young people in communities, in vulnerable communities near Bogota. The fifth one is Munai. This is an entrepreneurship that provides wellness through teas made of plants, flowers, and fruits, harvested organically by Colombian indigenous communities and farmers, passing ancient tradition and knowledge through generations. Through this project, we are contributing to employment and decent work, make cities more inclusive, safe, sustainable, and resilient also, and ensure sustainable consumption and production patterns. And last but not least is Distrito Chocolate. As its name says, it's an initiative owned by local farmers that offers a flavorful experience for events through their high-quality chocolates. They also offer tastings and different recipes and experience of the fruit called cacao, which in English is cocoa, a fruit that is being cropped by promoters of peace building in Colombia. Through this project, we are contributing to promote sustained, inclusive, and sustainable economic growth, employment and decent work, and reduce inequalities and make cities more inclusive, safe, sustainable, and also resilient.
Perfect. So those are very interesting 6 entrepreneurships. And just to highlight, Choco to Dance is our special guest to date. So just after this interview, we'll be able to see what Choco to Dance is all about. Now, Liliana, tell me, what are synergies for Main's achievements up to today?
Yes, well, I would say that the most important achievement was to start a conversation in the maize industry around the Sustainable Development Goals and the importance of the 2030 Development Agenda. I would say that's the main goal, because before this, it was an industry where the sustainable development, there was not that quite of an important awareness of the Sustainable Development Goals. So, while also introducing an innovative way to market our destination, highlighting the importance that every event that arrives to Bogota leaves a strong positive impact. But we have also other important achievements. One of those, I can say that Alcahuete, that is the one producing the healthy snacks, is now selling these snacks at Agora Bogota Convention Center, with all the high quality standards required by this very demanding industry. But we've also have been achieving international exposure, which is really important for us and for the initiative. In IMEX Frankfurt, we were in 2018, we were at the Legacy Wall, where the initiative was presented as an innovative and promising tool for events to leave a significant legacy at their host city. There was also IMEX Las Vegas, also in 2018, where the Greater Bogota Convention Bureau was part of the academic agenda, presenting this initiative to maize industry entrepreneurs in order to showcase the power of these kinds of projects in countries like Colombia. Also, this was a very, very important international scenario, in which we participated. That's the Synergies for Change initiative was presented at the United Nations Global Engagement Summit in 2019 in a panel named Cities and SDGs, to show more than 1,000 young people how one simple action can make a difference. And we also showcased the initiative at the Best Cities Global Forum in 2018, which was hosted in Bogota, where the initiative was presented to more than 30 international buyers that were visiting our city at that time.
Perfect. Liliana, that's very interesting, and congratulations for those achievements with the social entrepreneurships. So to conclude, how would you say, what will be the role of sustainable tourism and how it will be relevant in the post-pandemic era?
Very relevant. It's a very good question. So the new normal will be completely aligned with sustainable destinations. And both Colombia and Bogota have taken important steps towards responsible tourism. At one end, Colombia has been one of the first countries to join the Future of Tourism Coalition, with the purpose of promoting a post-pandemic tourism based on the needs of the destinations and its communities. The goal is to work together with other countries and organizations that share this common view, and also the need for a responsible growth of the tourism sector that will be key for its reactivation. Also, Bogota has taken important steps in terms of sustainability. Aside from building its development plan based on the fulfillment of the Sustainable Development Goals, the COVID-19 crisis has presented the opportunity for reinforcing its best practices. One of those, regarding mobility. Bogota has been internationally recognized for implementing more than 500 kilometers of bicycle routes and was rated by the International Development Bank study as the best Latin America city for cyclists. In order to continue promoting this kind of mobility during lockdown, more than 100 kilometers were added, which ended in being highlighted by the World Economic Forum as one of the 5 cities in the world that promotes the use of bicycles as the safest and most sustainable means of transportation for its citizens. And last but not least, Bogota is a city adapting to this new normal in very innovative and safe ways. The World Bank, through the Tokyo Center for Development Studies, chose Bogota to participate in a study of 10 cities worldwide, where they will study their reactivation strategies in the face of COVID and of the COVID-19 crisis. As part of this analysis, the strategy Bogotá Cielo Abierto, or Bogota Open Skies, is being evaluated. This is a very interesting initiative, and it aimed to the reactivation of all the food and gastronomic industry, where there were lots of streets and public spaces were open for restaurants, so that people could, so that restaurants could reopen their spaces, and in a very safe way, given and in order to mitigate and prevent the COVID-19. This initiative grouped the city by vulnerable sectors, promoted the productive apparatus of the city, as I said before, maintain a permanent public-private dialogue, and prioritize collective work for the benefit of the city towards a dynamic economic and social reactivation. Bogota, as you can see, is showing the world that is ready to reactivate in a responsible and sustainable way. So the invitation for everybody here is to come to Bogota. We hope to see you all in Bogota very soon. And don't forget to follow us on social media to know more about our city and this kind of initiatives.
Okay, Liliana, thank you very much. We have a small question, and we have just like 1 minute before Choco to Dance jumps into the stage. So how do you think online events can contribute to the social and economical development of a region or city?
Well, I would say that this event is an example of that. Actually, we're here all connected from our houses or from our different places and different cities around the world. And just before this presentation, as you said before, we're going to watch an online class of Chocoto dance. They're going to teach us how to dance salsa, or I don't know which rhythm are we learning today. But I would say that's showcasing this kind of initiatives, showcasing what vulnerable communities are doing around the world, not only in Bogota, not only in Colombia, but around the world. My guess is that this is a very important step. I would say a huge step, but we're also hoping for face-to-face events to continue promoting these kind of initiatives too.
Absolutely. So these online events can help us raise awareness, connect with people who are also abroad and who are not physically present in Bogota, hoping that at some point we can also welcome them in Bogota for one of these live events. And then this is the final word. Thank you again, Liliana, for being with us today. I'll let you continue with Choco to Dance and their Colombian Sabrosura.
Thank you. Thank you for inviting me. Okay, bye-bye.
Bye.